done this before. Dropped into a new world with no instruction manual, within minutes you understand its physics, its rules, its goals. This isn't magic, it's procedural memory at work. Your brain is building a functional model, learning by doing, not by reading. A textbook tells you about gravity, but a game like Portal makes you feel it. This kind of knowledge sinks into your motor cortex, becoming as intuitive as walking. It's the difference between knowing the path and walking the path. In a world where this was the only way to learn, the concept of a passive lecture would be completely alien. Every successful lesson in this world would be a perfectly calibrated dopamine loop. That small chime for a correct answer or a progress bar filling up isn't just feedback, it's a neurochemical event. It's a carefully timed release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, which hardwires the associated action or piece of information. Teaching algebra would mean designing a system where solving for X provides a more compelling reward sequence than finding rare loot. Our educational institutions would be less like schools and more like neuroengineering labs, staffed by reward economists who balance cognitive load against dopamine release schedules to optimize knowledge retention. Your ability to remember where you parked your car is thanks to the hippocampus, your brain's internal GPS. London taxi drivers who memorize thousands of streets have physically larger hippocampi. This is because our brains evolved to map physical space. In a gamified learning world, this system would be repurposed. To understand the periodic table, you wouldn't memorize it, you would navigate it as a three-dimensional city. The noble gases are in one district, the alkali metals in another. Learning abstract concepts would become an act of exploration. Calculus would be a landscape with peaks and valleys representing derivatives and integrals. You would learn by building a cognitive map, the same way you learn the layout of a new level. How would you teach the fall of the Roman Empire? You wouldn't. You would let students live it. Not as a key figure, but as a baker in Pompeii watching Vesuvius smoke, or a soldier on Hadrian's wall feeling the bite of the northern wind. History would cease to be a collection of dates and names. It would become a database of lived experiences, a historical simulator where you could explore societal pressures, economic factors, and political turmoil firsthand. The ethical dilemma is staggering. Do you allow players to make catastrophic decisions? Is the goal to understand history or to try and win it? Some concepts resist gamification. How do you design a game for philosophical skepticism or Kant's categorical imperative? You could create scenarios, ethical dilemma puzzles, but this reduces profound philosophical concepts to a series of win-loss states. The deep, contemplative thinking required for abstract reasoning, the kind that doesn't have a clear objective or reward, might atrophy. We could become masters of systems, brilliant at optimizing within a given set of rules, but completely unable to question the rules themselves. The ability to sit quietly with a difficult, ungamified text and wrestle with its meaning could be lost, viewed as an inefficient, low-fidelity way to gain knowledge. In this world, reality itself might feel poorly designed. It lacks clear objectives, the feedback is often delayed and ambiguous, and the rules are inconsistent. What happens when you encounter a problem that can't be solved by grinding or finding the optimal strategy? This could lead to a society of people constantly looking for the exploit in social interactions, the glitch in economic policy. Our very language would be colonized by game mechanics. We wouldn't just get better at a skill, we'd level up. Failure wouldn't be a learning experience, it would be a rage quit from reality. The border between the designed, rewarding world of learning and the messy, undesigned real world would become a source of profound, constant frustration. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.